What?
Wrong answer. Be nice. I'd hate to have to come back here.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Sometimes they just make it too easy. Like, they put a guy who's mentally handicapped in the White House as president as a Democrat. That's it. Actually, the country kind of feels like it was being run by a dude who had to wear a helmet to work every single day. Speaking of wearing a helmet, the reporter class has decided to take somebody clearly suffering from CTE and some type of, like, brain damage into the #1 resistance position. It's a dude named Michael Strahan. Here are some images of Michael Strahan in his decade-long football career, which is a good football career. But, like, you knocked heads quite a few times in this career. Like, right? You concuss your brain. It's not good for the brain, okay? I'm not trying to be like a weepy lib here and say that it's like, we should ban football or anything. But like, clearly not great for your brain to be bashing it all the time against other hard surfaces. But nonetheless, let's put that guy in charge of questioning the White House. Sometimes you just make it too easy. Michael Strahan gets absolutely strafed by Karoline Leavitt. Stunning takedown on Good Morning America. Earns her a brand new nickname. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt on a rampage, salting the earth with a flamethrower through America's corporate media. Earned her a new nickname with her fan base in a heated exchange with Michael Strahan, a guy who has brain damage. The interview went so badly for Michael Strahan that fans of Leavitt rallied to her support, calling her the Grim Reaper, saying Karoline Leavitt just took another soul on live TV, and saying that she, like the fake news, Grim Reaper. Stone Cold Killer will reach legend status online. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, let's hop on in and see Karoline Leavitt. Look at her standing beside Trump there. like a freaking pit bull. A blonde pit bull, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and have a look at America's press secretary dispatching Michael Strahan and his stupid questions about keeping all the government employees. It's amazing how the ABC News anchors always wind up on the side of Democrats and the corporate deep state, right? Like in their talking points. You'd think most Americans are like, yes, let's fire as many employees, federal employees that are useless as possible, zero value people. But here's what Michael Strahan has to say.
But is there any concern that we risk losing people with years of experience like doctors and let's say scientists?
Well, most doctors who work in actual hospitals and medical institutions have to show up to the office. We know that employees are more productive and more efficient when they are working in an in-office environment, and that's what this administration expects, and I think that's what American taxpayers expect. Don't forget, it's the American people who are funding this government, and they deserve people who are actually showing up to work on their behalf.
I'm so freaking proud of Karoline Leavitt. I'm so proud of her. Look at this recently posted photo. Make America blonde again. This is America's press secretary. Please share if you agree. A lot of people agree. Make America blonde again. Karoline Leavitt just took another soul. That's right. She smacked Michael Strahan, adding to the CTE. Karoline Leavitt just took another soul on live TV. The Grim Reaper. Taking down the football bro. I'm so sick of woke journalists like Strahan. When did he become a journalist? Like, I don't get that. Like, under what pretense is Michael Strahan a journalist? Healthcare workers and public service to make dumbass liberal points that make no sense. Karoline Leavitt had a perfect response. She had a perfect response to the question on deporting criminal aliens, too. Here we go.
All right. You know, the immigration crackdown is another topic. And if someone is caught in one of these raids, they're here with legal status, they're a dreamer or a legally protected refugee, what's going to happen to that individual?
Well, we will deport individuals based on the laws of this country. That's all this administration is trying to do, enforce our nation's immigration laws. So if an individual is here illegally, if that means they crossed our southern border illegally, or they are overstaying their visa illegally, or they've been deported before and returned to the U.S. illegally, which we've found in many instances, they will be subject to deportation. If someone is here legally, they will, of course, not be deported. That is not the intention of this administration.
Karoline Leavitt is an amazing upgrade. Watch her put it to Strahan. Yes. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things actually has a functional brainstem. Karoline Leavitt wasn't done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Karoline Leavitt explaining to Michael Strahan why it's not a requirement for the federal government to pay for the security details of Dr. Fauci, Mark Milley, Mike Pompeo, John Bolton, or any of these scumbags who tried to stage a coup against the American people, an actual insurrection. These people are some of the worst monsters in all of history. Michael Strahan, of course, simping for them because he just reads off the prompter, right? Doesn't have any capacity for critical thought himself. But Karoline Leavitt does.
And we see yesterday the Secretary of Defense announced that General Mark Milley's security details being removed, his security clearance suspended, and the Pentagon will be looking into whether his military rank should be reduced. Is this in retaliation for General Milley speaking out against the president?
No, this is another example of President Trump not believing that public officials should be subject to security details for the rest of their lives. There is nothing preventing the individuals who President Trump has stripped the clearances of from obtaining their private security, General Milley included.
But it only seems like it's for people who have gone against him in the past. It doesn't it doesn't correlate with other people who have supported him, it's people who've gone against him. So why would that not be considered kind of discrimination towards those?
No, I would reject that. I think that President Trump has the right to make these decisions. And again, he doesn't think that taxpayers should be funding security for bureaucrats and for others who have served in our government for the rest of their lives. And again, many of the people you're citing are very wealthy individuals. They can obtain private security if they wish.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the blonde supremacy era of the White House press corps. It is a pretty exciting moment, honestly. And we're so happy to be back. I mean, truly. It's an amazing time in American history where truth is reasserting itself and the corporate media is dead. Karoline Leavitt also welcoming YouTubers and content creators to the White House. We've applied for our credentials. We look forward to our invitation. I promise you, we will ask higher IQ questions than Michael Strahan. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe for more truth. See ya.